Last time on Knights of the Rolled Table, the team continues their quest to rescue Saeleas from the evil intern Timeathy in the Great Library. They find themselves repeatedly swallowed by giant books and forced to live out the story of the book correctly or be punished. Meanwhile, the reunited Jerik and Sarsa continue to behave in an extremely Jerik and Sarsa way.
To Jerik. The book is looking at you like it wants to eat you, and it opens its mouth invitingly.
Jerik's just like looking at the book, rolling his eyes, looks back at the girl. He's gonna non-lethally Eldritch Blast the last teenager who kept throwing acid, which is 3 separate blasts, each for D10, an 18, a 16, and a 20.
Those all hit?
Yeah. All right.
Unless you roll incredibly bad right now, she's going to get knocked out.
Going to knock her out. So that'll be total of 18. As much as I need force damage.
The force hits her, knocks her back into the bookshelf, and she crumples to the floor. She's still breathing.
All right. That'll teach you kids today. Back in my day. And then he just jumps in the stupid book.
Professor S. lays splayed upon the floor in front of the statue. The weasel-faced boy stands above him triumphantly. As he makes his way to the statue, Tibby and his friends step in his path and Tibby says,
"It's time to stop this, Timeathy."
He scoffs and says, "Huh, enough of you. Time to die." And he prepares to cast a spell. The words that Saeleas spoke to you echo through your head. You must get the tear before the book ends. Remember that you're more than just a fighter. Use what you've learned. Only in Saeleas.
Did we all hear that?
You and Randall and Sarsa and Tiburon would have heard that, yes. But not Jerik, who is standing there and like you've just shown up in this. You have no context to what's going on. Your 4 friends are there. Saeleas is on the floor. Timeathy and some jerks are with him, and there's a statue with a golden teardrop thing.
Hey, everybody. Did I miss anything?
No.
I think I'm too old to be a student here.
I got that girl. She crashed into the bookshelf.
Quiet.
Okay.
Your friends aren't going to distract me. He winds up. I don't know why it takes him a really long time to cast a spell. I'm giving you a chance to act first.
Tiburon is going to cast Minor Illusion, and he's going to project Saeleas' voice from directly behind Timeathy. And I'll have Saeleas say, "Timeathy, you've been a bad boy."
Timeathy, you've been a bad boy. And Timeathy spins around, like completely caught off guard by this. So you've got a moment right now.
Ooh, can I take the advantage of like when he turns back around just to be like, "Hello," and then bam, just want to time it to where he's like, where is that voice coming from? And then he turns around and Oliver just like baseball bats him.
Yeah. Give me an athletics check just to make sure that you don't completely biff it.
Okay. 26.
He just laid out. His toadies that are around him just, oh no, and they like run off. So just you guys, a passed out Timeathy and a passed out Saeleas, and a statue with the tear.
I'll hold the Timeathy fellow. You see if you can rouse your friend. I just kind of hold the staff right under his chin, just in case he wakes up.
Hey, Saeleas, buddy. How you doing?
Go ahead and give me a medicine check, Jerik.
My cunning medicine move. Hey, Saeleas.
Can I attempt to assist to give him advantage?
Yeah.
Hey there, Saeleas.
Go ahead and roll that with advantage,
Are you
Jerik.
still awake and dreaming?
18.
Hope you're not unconscious.
He's not waking up, but he seems okay. Like he just seems knocked out for now.
Can I just slap him?
Yeah, slap him.
Whack.
Usually works for me.
I mean, I could heal him.
His eyes flutter open, and he goes, "Sarsa, Jerik,
Hey,
Yes, Saeleas, you old coot. What have you gotten yourself
good to
into?
see you.
Tiburon, get the tear quickly."
Oh, yeah, the tear.
And then as you go to the,
Tiburon attempts to grab the tear.
so while you're doing that, he says, "Jerik, Sarsa, defeat Timeathy before he," and then you grab the tear, and the book vanishes. As does Saeleas and Timeathy, and you're back in the library.
What? Where's Saeleas?
You guys,
Where's Timeathy?
he said we need to defeat Timeathy before he.
Do you think my credits will transfer?
Since you did not use your fighter skills, but instead used your magic to defeat Timeathy in that, you did successfully defeat that book. No one takes any psychic damage, but because there's always consequences to these things, Tiburon, you are out of spell slots. You've used them up over the years and months that you've been in. The weeks and months that you've been in the book. You can still cast cantrips, but you get this new thing, which is permanent, unless Zach tells me it's not, which is that once a day you can now cast Minor Illusion.
Ooh,
Yeah.
sure.
All right, so you guys come out of the book, and you see as the book kind of like condenses back down into normal book size. You see the title on it was Tibby and the Tear of the Druids.
I'm not familiar with this tome.
None of you would be, actually.
Well, Tiburon just got a tear, so that's the tome, and now do the thing that you need to do with it, right? Saeleas must have explained what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. It just got you out of the book. The tear's not in his hand anymore. You're just back in the library.
I ain't holding a tear. The only tears are on the inside, Sarsa.
I know those feels.
I
Jerik, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
12.
Oh no. I thought I'd have to hit you with this a couple times.
It was a 1 plus 11.
Oh, wow.
It's as low as I can get. That is as low as I can get on a wisdom save.
Well, good. That means this will happen then. You are compelled to walk. Dominate Person has been cast on you, just in the interest of you understanding how to operate on this. You now very much want to go down that particular aisle of books. You hear, Jerik, come here.
I'm immune to being charmed. I don't know if Dominate Person is that.
I mean, he's been being dominated by Sarsa for years. So.
That's willing.
Hey!
Got him.
It does say charmed, so you are immune. Nice.
That's one of that's an aura.
You
Reset.
hear that in your head, like, come this way.
Just be like, y'all, so something just tried to dominate me in the bad way and make me go down that corridor, which seems like important information. What do we think we should do?
Is that
about
corridor, like, am I picking up Saeleas coming from a similar direction, or is it like the opposite?
It seems like it's from that direction. Vaguely
That's
in
about the general location direction that I'm clocking Saeleas at. But, you know, if you're being compelled here, then, I mean, I think we can all pretty safely assume it's probably a trap.
Or is that what they want us to think? Maybe we should go down there anyway. I'm kidding. Let's keep going that direction we're going.
So do you guys go the direction that Jerik was being called towards, or
What are our
We
options?
will
Kind of where we are.
follow your lead, Mr. Darth Ember.
You're sort of in like a you're in like an opening, and it's like a circle of bookshelves, and they kind of there's like spokes on a wheel out in all directions. So there's, I don't know, 12. Let's just, because I can picture that.
So
it looks like a clock.
That one's as good as anyone. There's something down there, right? I will act like I'm being dominated and head off that way, but I'm not. So my alert's up. I'm ready to go.
Cool. All right. So Jerik starts walking that way. I assume you guys follow.
I think your friend is extremely weak of mind. He seems to be demonstrating no sense of control of his own will.
Yeah, checks out.
He's a bit of a himbo.
Yes, I can see that about him.
Jerik can hear all of that as he's pretending to just be zonked out walking.
For the record, Sarsa is going to follow, like, in very close proximity and with her mace at the ready.
As I figured. Cool.
Because she knows something's going to go down. And if I can even already inflict wounds, if anything jumps out at us, I'll have that ready as a level 2 spell. Or actually, 3rd level spell.
All right. Jerik, as you begin to walk down the aisle of books, of bookshelves, which starts close on your heels, it starts to widen out a bit, and you start to see people. They're not attacking you. They're just there. They're standing. So Sarsa, I don't know what you would do with that. You said if they jump out at you, but they're just there. They're just absolutely gorgeous people. Beautiful women, beautiful men. Either no shirts or the shirt cut down to the navel on the guys. Women scantily clad, very buxom. Everybody has long hair. And they're all like beckoning you. Jerik specifically.
Jerik, I don't like this.
Is there anything besides all these pretty people? Tears, treasures, books, glowing things? Anything besides?
Standard books. Nothing yet. They're all kind of waving you further down this corridor.
Look out, guys. Look at these hideous monsters here. Ugh.
I'll keep going that way cautiously.
As you keep going, you come out, and there's blocking your way out of this corridor is a large book, and all the men and women are like, "Come in, Jerik. Don't you want to be wanted? Come in."
Let me do a divine sense, which is the not super useful skill that I can do a lot, so I might as well. Can sex anything affected, anything that's celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet that's not behind total cover. Do I get any of those vibes?
Nope.
All right. We're going towards a big book.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, since nobody's
you can go in,
worrying,
or you can go back,
too much about me, this is your classic preparatory round, so I don't often get to do this, but I'm going to channel Divinity Sacred Weapon, which is going to add +5 to my attack rolls and make my sword shine bright for 40 feet.
Yeah, it does.
And
how long does that last for, out of curiosity?
A minute. And I will also do Hexblade's Curse if on the book in front of me, if I feel like that's something that can be attacked. The other books seemed attackable. All right, so I'm going to load up Hexblade's Curse, which is +5 to damage, and it's a 19, or a 19 becomes a crit, as well as a 20.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right, so divine light shines forth upon all these scantily clad, sexy people, and my sword lights up, and I'm all supercharged, and then it'll be the next action, but if nothing happens between that casting and my next turn, then I'll attack. But anybody else could go in the meantime.
All of the pretty people seem very enthralled with what you just did. Oh, it's so amazing. Oh, look at that sword. Look how it glows.
They really like my sword.
I really don't like this, Jerik.
Okay, well, get ready with one of your big spells. I'm going to hit the book. And I will attack that book.
Go for it.
All right, so rolling with plus 16, that's going to be a 29 to hit.
That's very much going to hit.
And that damage will be 20 from that strike.
Oof, okay.
And I'll attack again. Oh, it's a crit. So we're going to add some stuff up because I'm going to smite the heck out of this thing.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to have to take a brief interlude while I do some figuring out because I'm using a vicious longsword that's going to add 2d6. This is a natural 20 crit, not a 19. Hexblade's curse quit.
So I'll give some flavor while you're adding that up. When you do that first strike against the book, several of the pretty people just up and vanish into a puff of smoke. Some of them become less pretty. The book ruffles its pages. I was going to say it screams, but looks...
All right, so I have two different ways to smite now. So I'm going to both Divine Smite, which is going to do 68 damage, and I'm going to Eldritch Smite, which is going to do another 68 damage because it's a crit, and my Vicious Longsword is going to add another 2d6, y'all. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, d8. It's going to do a total of...
Statistically, you're going to knock this book out, but I'm really curious to see if you manage to really screw up your rolls here.
So just the smiting is going to do 60 damage plus 36 straight damage plus 7 from the Vicious Longsword for a total of, 103 damage on that second attack.
Over triple what you would have needed to hit it for with what was left after your initial 20. Describe your victory over this book.
He just
Woo!
slams his sword,
Destroy the book
deep into the center of the book, and just pulls down so it slices through all the pages and just opens it up completely.
Nice. When you do that, there is a blast wave. It doesn't hurt any of you, but just a wave goes out. All of the folks. That were all the pretty people around you are gone, and you guys are all in another location.
A non-library location?
A non-library location. You hear the narration in your head. Aboard the Crescent Squall 1701, Captain Sarsa rises from her chair on the ship's bridge and steps toward the large sending portal in front of her. The image of the ship that's just appeared in front of her own, dissolves into an image of the captain of the other ship sitting in his chair. He's almost casually draped across it like a throne. She's been tracking this man for years, and she's finally got his ship one-on-one. But she can't help but worry. Can she and her small ragtag crew actually take down the larger vessel? Sitting in the captain's chair on the ship across from you is Timeathy. Not even trying to hide it, just straight up him. Behind him, you see Delnar.
Oh, the big battle guy in the war?
Mm-hmm. He's standing there.
You
see a couple of the animal people, some of the students, and a really frazzled-looking one of the buxom ladies from before. They're all standing around manning different stations. And this doesn't look like a typical nautical vessel. This looks fancier. When you saw the ship on the, what did I call it? The sending portal on the view screen. It's not on water or in the area. It's in space is what it looked like. This is the sci-fi book.
I think we got there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
figured. But if the 1701 didn't tip it off, I didn't know what was going on.
Nerd.
So before you do anything else, Sarsa, you're the captain, so you get to decide. Everyone needs a role. We have 5 different things, 5 stations. We've got weapons, pilot, shields, engineering, and operations. Sarsa, you can decide who goes where.
I think weapons is going to be Tiburon because he's our fighter. Pilot is going to be Oliver. Shields is going to be Jerik. Engineering is going to be Randall. And then I'm going to take operations.
Sarsa. Cool. So what's going to happen now is you guys are going to engage in a ship-to-ship battle. Rules that I invented about 7 hours ago.
So Timeathy, is he like on a data screen? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, basically he's on the view. He's on the view screen.
Okay, yeah, got it. Can I call Jerik number 1?
Yeah,
number 1. I just want to.
You can do whatever you want.
We'll get there.
So each of those positions has 2 options. And Sarsa, you're going to kind of decide what you want to do, and then you're all going to implement it however you want using these. So weapons can either target a specific area of the other ship or fire, right? So on a given turn, you can either target or fire.
I feel like we're playing Smuggler's Run right now. Like, I feel like we're doing the ride.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I'll push that button.
So if you target before you fire, you get advantage and double damage on that turn. If you just fire, you just hit the ship in general. A pilot can either do like evasive maneuvers or advance on the other ship. Shields, there are a limited number of shields. There are 4 shields specifically. And you can either adjust the position of them so that they are there, or you can prepare for an attack, which basically just means like you've got advantage on your roll,
all right.
Basically. Engineering, when something breaks, you can fix it, or you can reroute power to something to give it an extra boost. So you could route power to weapons or whatever. And ops, you can scan the other ship for the next move or scan them for vulnerabilities. So either like look for a place to tell people to target or try to figure out what they're going to do next. All of those are going to require rolls.
Let's do this. Stoked.
Everyone takes their stations.
Battle stations!
Aye, Captain.
Aye, very good. Okay.
Engage.
Timeathy's ship is going to turn like 90 degrees up and start to like come over the top of you. And it is going to, I'm going to say they get first go. They are going to fire. They fire, but they miss. It's your turn now. So Sarsa.
So I'd like to do ops first and scan their ship for vulnerabilities.
Great. Go ahead and roll a wisdom check.
21.
Great. You see that at the angle that they're at, you have a pretty clear shot at their thrusters.
Does everybody get a turn, or is
Everybody
it back
gets a
and
turn.
forth? And I just pick the order that I want to go?
Yeah.
Engineering, followed by weapons, followed by shields, followed by pilot.
Do you give them orders, or are you just going to have them go?
I was just going to give you that order, but I mean,
Cool.
I figured each person is going to decide what they want to.
So you can tell everyone that what you saw on the ops thing, which was the thrusters are vulnerable, and then engineering, you're up first.
Target the thrusters!
So engineering, nothing's broken at the moment.
Let's power up the photon torpedo. Power up the big weapon.
You reroute power to weapons.
Yeah.
Hit hard and hit first.
Roll intelligence check.
Oh no.
But you're an artificer. I figured you had good intelligence.
He's a bartificer.
That's true.
20.
Okay. Weapons are primed.
Yeah.
Weapons, you're next. Would you like to
All
target
right.
or fire?
Question for the DM: Will
Yes, sir.
will weapons remain charged up until fired, or
Yes.
are they only charged up for the individual round?
They will be charged up unless the power gets rerouted before they get fired.
I see.
Basically, effectively what he did is he just shifted more power to the weapons.
Understood. Okay. Then Tiburon will go targeting thrusters and begin targeting the thrusters.
I believe shields was next. Currently, you have all of your shields, so there's not necessarily reason to adjust the position as you're fully covered. So you could prepare for an attack.
Preparing for attack, Captain.
And then the pilot.
All right, I will advance on the ship because we're making an attack.
Pilot, give me a dex check.
Of course. Will be 17.
So you fly at an angle such that the weapons are aligned perfectly to give you a good shot at the ship. It's Timeathy's turn now. So you guys are all prepped for a shot on your turn, but Timeathy is going to go. They are going to... There's a whole bunch of bad rolls I'm getting right here. On ops, you like a little red light blinks. That's as much as you can tell that's going on. And now it's your guys' turn again. So, Sarsa, you're muted.
Again, I'm going to do ops first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to scan them for their next move.
Okay. You push the little red blinky light, and you see that they are targeting your weapons specifically.
They're targeting our weapons. Make sure those are protected. Can I just stick to the same order so I'm not having to read?
Yeah.
So basically it would be...
You probably want to do weapons before engineering so I can fire, and then engineering can reroute power to something else.
It's a good call.
Good call. Yeah, let's do that. I like what you're saying, Chief of Security, Lieutenant Worf, Tibber Worf.
Lieutenant.
Awesome. Okay, weapons. Go ahead and roll with advantage. Roll me a strength check with advantage.
Oh, strength check with advantage. Okay.
Yeah, you're in the right.
21.
21. Okay, that's definitely going to hit.
Excellent.
And you are targeting the thrusters, correct?
Thrusters, correct.
Okay. Roll 2d4.
3.
They have like one maneuvering thruster left. That hits pretty soundly. Excellent. Next up, I think we had engineering.
Everything's working, so put it back on weapons again.
Weapons hot. Shields, I believe, was next. They're targeting your weapons.
Are shields still strong everywhere, or is it worth like directing shields to weapons?
You can like shore up one. Like, okay, I think they're going to hit here. You can give it a boost.
Directing shields to weapons, Captain.
Pilot, do you want to do anything?
Something wrong with Mr. Dwarf Hamper's voice. He sounds very strange.
I didn't know. This is just how I talk when I talk about the shields.
All right. Well, I am going to hold an action for evasive maneuvers just in case they fire, and then we will swing out of the way with the aft thrusters, so to speak.
So they are going to... I rolled a nat 1. The last remaining thruster sputters out, but you see one of the main thrusters come back up online. But they do fire on you, so they are firing. Sarsa, what's your AC? Oh wait, no, sorry, Jerik, what's your AC?
21.
So it takes your AC in this situation because you shored up that shield, and the weapons hit that shield, but it holds no damage.
Shields are holding, Captain. We cannot take much more of this. I mean, we can take a fair bit more of this, but I wanted to say that.
Sarsa, your turn. You guys are rolling way better than I am right now. So now,
Nice.
Timeathy's on the ropes.
I'm gonna scan for next move again.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a wisdom.
That's a nat 1. That's
Okay.
a 5.
You have no idea. It's unclear.
Cool.
You figure they're probably going to do something about their thrusters being down.
Then yeah, I think we'll do engineering, weapons, shields, pilot.
Engineering, you're up first.
I would like to power up the shield generator.
Power has been rerouted to the shields. Weapons, what you want to do? You've lost your lock on the thrusters, but you could just fire at the ship in general and weaken their shields, or you can try to target another area.
I think unless Sarsa tells me otherwise, I'm just going to fire to reduce shields.
Great. Go ahead and just roll a straight strength.
All right. 14.
2 of their shields are heavily damaged now, but they still have their other 2 up.
2 down, 2 to go.
Shields, I think, was next.
Can I redirect shield power to anything else? Could we like do a fancy like lower our shields to superpower our attacks or anything like that? Otherwise, I'll just prepare for attack.
You'd have to work in conjunction with engineering on that, I guess.
All right, shields to engineering.
Okay, I'll come over.
There's comms.
What's that?
If you want, I can redirect some shield power towards weapons. You can reroute it through.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I'll go talk to Tiburon about it.
Okay.
You'll get advantage. You'll get advantage on your next rerouting of power, Jeff. And Pilot, you want to hold action for evasive maneuvers?
Captain, do you want to stay where we are or move to another area?
I trust you're the pilot for a reason. I don't know. But yes, let's move.
Great. All right, I'm gonna do a barrel roll. We're gonna roll.
Nice.
We're it's like flying, right? We're flying in space. Okay, so I want to do the thing like where we're next to each other. I'm gonna like dip down, go upside down, kind of come up alongside it on the other side, kind of like a roll maneuver. Like, oh, where'd they go? And then it goes, whoosh, and then we come up alongside their other side to be like, haha, surprise.
Cool. Give me a dex check.
13.
Ooh. You are unable to complete the barrel roll, and you actually end up facing away from them.
This is heavier than I thought. I'm so sorry about that. Correct course. Trying to correct course.
They are going to fire on you guys now. So let's see. Yeah, okay. They move a little bit out of the way. They adjust their position slightly. Shields have been. They try to move the shields to to be on the side that you guys are on, but they like lock up and they don't move. You see sparks shooting out of them, and then they fire on your ship. That is going to hit you guys. You guys are full shields right now. Yes.
Yes, but we were starting to reroute power to weapons.
You're down 2 shields.
Duh.
So you have half your shields. Shields at 50%.
Shields at 50%, Captain.
Crud.
We can take about as much of this as we've already taken.
Right, we'll have to be as strategic as possible. I'd like to scan for vulnerabilities again.
They're down. They're also down on their shields, and the rear of the ship is the front of the ship is unprotected.
Hit him in the face! So I'll go engineering, weapons, shields, pilot.
Engineering roll int with advantage, assuming that you want to go towards the weapons.
14.
14 is going to succeed. You are able to power up the weapons.
Here you go, Tibby.
Weapons are hot. What you want to do, Tiburon?
Let's cool them down. And we're going to shoot.
Wait, what? No.
By releasing them, Randall. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, but that's okay.
A straight strength check.
20.
Awesome. That's going to hit. Just roll a d20.
5.
Oh, wait. No, actually, sorry. Roll a second d20 because you powered up the shield. You powered up the weapons.
This one is 16.
So that takes a pretty good hit on the ship. You see some smoldery, fiery looking things. Some beams of force damage shoot out of the ship and fly towards the opposing ship and hit it. The first one's like a glancing blow off of it, but the second one hits pretty solid. They're still looking decent, but they definitely took a hit. Weapons shield is where we are now.
They're vulnerable on the side that is facing us because they couldn't redirect their shields.
Correct.
And what do we think they're aiming for?
Well, they're down to 1 thruster, so probably they can only see the side of you. They're not going to be able to get around you, so pretty much the side that you're on.
I'll redirect shields to the side that they're on.
Give me a Constitution check.
Constitution. Not bad. All right. Ooh, nice. 21.
All right. The shields slide around the ship and lock in place, putting up an effective barrier between you and the opposing ship. And pilot.
Captain, should we maneuver or take evasive action?
Keep our shields between us and them, but let's get over to the other side so we can get a better, clearer shot.
Of course. I'll do that.
Give me a dex check.
20. Dirty 20.
That's going to work. You go exactly where you want to be. You've got a nice shot. Your shields are perfectly aligned with their ship, and your weapons have a clear shot at an unshielded portion of them. they are actually able to get one of their thrusters repaired. A red light lights up on your operations station. That's all that happens on that turn. It's your guys' turn again.
I'll scan their, because I already kind of know where their vulnerabilities are, so I'm going to scan for their next move.
The red light indicates that they are targeting your thrusters.
They're after our thrusters, so make sure we keep those nice and protected. So we'll do weapons, and then engineering, and then shields, and then pilot.
Engineering, you're up. You can either fix some shields or route some power.
Let's fix the shields.
Cool. Give me an int check.
19.
Yep, you guys are back up to 3 shields.
Haha.
Weapons.
Captain, where should I be taking aim?
Yeah, the front of the ship.
I'll fire at that front. That there front, though.
Give me a strength roll.
19.
That's going to hit. And go ahead and roll 1d20.
All right. 3.
It hits. Doesn't seem to do much. It strikes that shield that they just brought up, and so it doesn't do too much damage there. Shields is next. So you've got 3 shields now, and I believe that we said that they were targeting your thrusters.
I will prepare. Sure, I will adjust shields to cover our thrusters.
Give me a con check.
Con, 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 con.
I always want to say con save, but it's just a check.
Con is 24.
Cool. Yep, that shield that that Randall just repaired goes sliding right into place, firmly over your thrusters. The pilot's turn.
Thrusters are protected like a wee babe wrapped in her mother's blanket, Captain.
Jerik, this accent, I don't know how I feel about it.
I like it. Pilot, you know that they are targeting you guys to fire, probably on this turn.
I will take evasive maneuvers and try to get the thrusters away from their targeting systems.
When they fire, I'll have you do a dex check.
All right. Excellent.
All right, they fire. That is going to be that would be enough to hit. So go ahead and give me a dex check.
I rolled 2 plus 4 is my dexterity is 6.
Okay, great. Then the weapons are going to hit.
However, she's a heavy one.
However, they hit that shield that Jerik put in place, and it's taken down, but no damage is done to the thrusters.
Everyone rock to the left.
Their shields slide around, or one of their shields slides around and is now in the way of hitting their ship directly from where you guys are. Their ship is listing slightly.
Scan them for vulnerabilities, please.
Where you hit them on their thrusters before there's damage there. Like they may have repaired one of the thrusters, but they're not doing well in that area.
Keep hitting the thrusters. I don't want them going anywhere. Engineering. We're gonna focus on hitting them. All right. I want all power to make go bad. Go by. But she says it cooler than that. And then we'll do weapons and shields and pilot.
Engineering, you're up.
I will take all the stuff to weapons, but then I'll also take away from I'll take power away from refrigeration to put on to weapons as well, in hopes that the food will also spoil on board, which is good for Randall.
Okay,
For
give
an
me
extra
2
bonus.
separate intelligence checks.
You got it.
The second one with disadvantage, just because.
First one, 13.
Okay.
Second one, 9.
Okay. No, you are unsuccessful. I like the idea, though.
Somewhere farther back in the ship, in the galley, the ship's cook is frantically rerouting power and preventing the refrigeration from being destroyed. You'll not take my quiches.
It's actually Godron Ramshead. That's the ship's callback. All right. Weapons, you're up.
It's time to shoot at the thrusters.
All right. That takes your turn. You don't need to roll for it. Shields, 2 at the moment. You can move one of them, or you can shore up one of them.
Are they covering particular things?
They're basically covering the front of the ship, like the part that's closest, that's in the direction of the other
pointing
ship.
towards them, right? And their thrusters aren't good, so they probably won't maneuver. So we'll just prepare for attack.
Pick the left or the right shield.
Right.
And pilot.
Holding. Evasive maneuvers.
Awesome. They are going to try to fix that thruster. They do not succeed. They are going to try to move a shield. They do not succeed.
Got them right where we want them.
You gotta get rid of those dice.
They're going to try to move, but at disadvantage, that does not succeed. And then they're going to fire on you guys. Timeathy comes on the screen. I've got you right where I want you. This is all you're playing right into my hands.
My response is, all right, everyone, weapons. Keep shooting. I want to shove a torpedo down his throat.
Awesome. Okay, what order do you want to go in? Same as before, engineering, weapons, shields, pilot?
Can I just have us all do weapons?
Weapons 4 times.
Weapons, and weapons.
I'll say you get 2 weapons attacks on this turn.
Okay. I will forego my turn, and I don't know if anybody's willing, to give up their turn to, even out the double weapons or whatever. But I'm not even, because he took the time to even call, I'm using that time to get another attack off.
If you want to have engineering try to focus power, I'll just say everyone else can't do anything else on this turn.
Okay.
And we'll do 2 weapons.
I'll take power away
Okay.
from shields and thrusters to add to weapons.
Roll int with advantage.
15.
All right, weapons are primed and ready. Tiburon, take 2 strength attacks, both with advantage.
All right.
This is going to be dangerous.
All right. First one is 14. And second one is 22.
The first one shoots just over the top of their ship, just misses. But the second one scores a massive hit. There's an explosion of light. As the dust settles, you guys are all back in the library. Saeleas is also there, unconscious, slumped in a chair. Timeathy is sprawled out on the floor, just knocked out, stars around his head. He's like, I give up.
Yeah, right where we want you, right?
Sarsa's gonna run over to Saeleas and cast Cure Wounds as a level 1.
He's looking better. Some color comes back into his cheeks. He's still real out of it. You can tell that he's been drained, not just hit points, but you can tell with your cleric training that Timeathy has been siphoning off Saeleas' magic to power this massive illusion that he's been putting you guys all through. That plus the library's power itself. But you guys have won, so give yourselves a round of applause.
Woo! Take that, books.
Oliver is going to take Timeathy and grab a couple of books and stack them up like 8 high and put them on top of the books. And he's going to take the back of his collar and take a dagger and shove it in the wall. So he's kind of like held there. And then he's going to take his staff and whack out one of the books. And he starts to drop a little bit. And he's like, tell me if you are working with the Platinum Syndicate.
I am. Don't hurt me.
Did you fancy yourself one of the elites?
I am one of the elites.
Where's the coin? Hand it over.
I can't tell you that.
He knocks out 2 more books.
Roll intimidation with advantage.
Oh, there we go. 19.
It's in my bag. And he points.
He just looks at Randall, kind of gestures to the bag.
I'm on it.
You are going to be in a lot of trouble for a very long time for this. But consider yourself lucky, because you're not being dispatched like most of these wretched individuals. You picked the wrong side. For greed and conquest.
Thank you. You're right. I definitely picked the wrong side. You definitely right. I am so sorry. I turned myself in. You guys got me fair and square.
If I've learned anything about mages, is don't let them talk. And he takes out a handkerchief and and gags him, like stuffs it in his mouth,
Yeah, no, whatever you
and just takes out the dagger from the wall, and he's tied up in the back. So he's like, "All right, I think we're done here."
As the dust settles, you start to see the library pulling itself back together. The books, you don't see any large books anymore, but all the scrolls are like rolling their way. You saw this earlier very slowly. It seemed like things were dragging themselves back to the bookshelves. It's happening at a lot quicker pace now, and it's starting to reform itself. So you guys can take Saeleas and Timeathy and head on out.
Do we need to contact your headquarters, the people in charge of the portals? How do the knights expedite?
There's a portal in the library, right?
Oh,
Didn't we
okay.
establish that before?
So we can just use that. All right.
Jerik, can we maybe just have a quick word?
Yeah. Sure. I came here on the squall, so I didn't come by portal. We can't leave that here.
Right.
So somebody or multiple somebodies or some of us that might have to. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk right here for you guys. Yeah.
Oh, are we taking your? Oh, sorry. All right. We'll wait over here by the.
Jerik walks out with Sarsa.
By the histories. Oh, look, the histories. Now, this, young Tiburon, is a battle book, a book of the battles of the realms.
Where did you find that guy?
It's really kind of complicated, and apparently it was a very long time ago. It's a lot to cover, and it's not really what's important. I suppose I owe you a little bit of an apology.
You don't owe me anything, Sarsa. Like, I get it. If you're not, if this isn't what you want, or it's just not.
It's not like that, Jerik. I mean, it's complicated, all right? I don't want to hurt you. It's. I mean, as you know, as you can see, there's a lot going on with me, and
I mean, is it the wolf thing? Like, the wolf thing is fine. Like, that's not.
Well, it's part of it.
We've encountered weirder things. You're getting like hammered by the message in your head is just like chanting at you.
Jerik, it's getting really hard for me to think clearly.
Sarsa, look, whatever we are, we don't have to define this, but like, we're better together. Like, it's been hard without you.
No, I know that. Listen, Jerik, don't interrupt me. Let me try and just get this out. I'm having a hard time. I can't think straight right now, but I had something that happened a while back, and I was fighting the sea hag, and I picked up this amulet that I thought was Saloon, and that's when the werewolf thing started happening, but that wasn't all of it. There was more to it. I've had this voice, and it's literally screaming in my ears right now, and it just keeps telling me that I'm going to destroy what I love most. And that's why I can't be anywhere near you, Jerik, all right? I can't do that. I can't lose you. Because you're the only thing I can't lose.
I'm what you love most?
Yeah, you dumb idiot. I just said that. Are you not listening?
I mean, it was kind of a roundabout way. Plus, like, I mean, I can't help but notice that you left your ship with me. So, like, is this a recent revelation?
Shut up! And she kisses him.
Oh. Woo. He kisses back. The kiss for a while.
There it is.
Dang. Sexiest season yet.
Gross.
Okay, so now what?
Now I think you need to stay away from me, because until I can figure out how to get rid of this curse, you basically have a target on your back.
I mean, I can't see that ever happening. You think you're gonna listen? I still think we're better together. Like, whatever happens, we can figure it out. I'm sure there's a way out of it. We figured our way out of worse, but
Because I imagine I probably like. How is the voice right now? Is it still loud? Is it
on
quiet?
A continuous screaming, it's like hard to hear anything else. Just like continuous pounding in your head, kind of thing.
Jerik, my head is
probably actually
throbbing.
like make a wisdom save, because it's also like pushing you to change.
Yeah, it's probably an issue. Wisdom save 17.
So you like start to change, and then actually, because of the power of Jerik's aura, you're able to hold it off.
Jerik, being this close to you, I'm literally having to fight for my sanity. It's screaming in my head, and I could change right now any minute, and sometimes I can control it, but sometimes I can't. And there's no way I'm going to be able to solve this with you. It's something that I think I need to do on my own.
All right. I hear you. I thank you for telling me. You didn't need to just disappear.
Don't let it go to your head, though, all right? Because then there'll be no living with you.
I got it. I will respect that. I will take this wall. I will go. But, like, you could have told me. When we're together, when we communicate with each other, like, I can find a way to help you with this, even from afar. All right? You don't have to hide things from me. Wherever you go, I'll be waiting for you. I'll be there for you. I'll see you soon, okay?
Bye, Jerik.
He kisses her again.
And she, like, is into it, but then also is in excruciating pain and has to kind of push him off.
All right, I go. I'm gonna go.
Catch up later.
I miss you. Bye.
Jerik gets on board the Crescent Squall. The rest of you go through... Well, do the rest of you go through the portal, or do you stay with Saeleas, or what do you guys do?
Through the portal.
There's an internship available at the library if anybody wants to stick around.
Portal.
To the portal.
Maybe Jerik decides that he'll keep an eye on the library for a little bit until someone is back to actually watch
monitor.
it.
Well, what's Saeleas doing? Is Saeleas going to go, or he's going to stick around?
Well, he's out. Like he's
Okay.
knocked out. So like you can leave him there with Jerik, or you guys can. Take him
he'll
with
head
you.
out to
It's
the
up to
Crescent
you.
Squall and make preparations, but mainly just like make himself busy until he knows they've gone, and then keep things okay.
Okay. The rest of you leaving Saeleas with Jerik, or are you taking him with?
He's not my friend.
There's probably a bed or something you can tuck him into.
Mr.
He has a place he can sleep in.
Mr. Jerik, do you think we should leave your friend Saeleas with you? Maybe you take him back to your headquarters. I don't want to just leave him here untended.
No, I can stick around here and make sure things are good. I'll call in support if I need to. You guys, you go
All right.
go do what you need to do and take care of Sarsa.
Tell him we'll be in touch, and we'll check in on him in a bit, maybe when he's feeling better.
All right.
Good luck.
You tell her that Joe Bob Darp Farmer told you to take care of her.
It was an honor fighting with you, Mr. Darkharbor. You were a good soldier and a good friend.
You too. I appreciate that.
Love it.
Warrior's handshake.
Where's your handshake?
And with that, the four of you go through the portal. Jerik is left to tend to Saeleas, and that is where we'll end.
I
Good
want
job,
some
everyone.
soup. Make sure you strain the noodles out.
Oliver, I found Timeathy's chocolate coin.
Oh no! It's no. Wait. That's going to. Well. Okay.
We'll get it
Did
out.
you? Right. In about 10 hours.